All right, welcome to today's class, a little hybrid fitness work today. So we're going to start off with our general mobility, do a little mobility flow sequence. Then we're going to do one Tabata, 20-second intervals, 2 sets of strength. Hopefully you've got some heavy and medium weight dumbbells with you today. And then finish off with another Tabata. So let's start off with our general mobility sequence. Let's go arms up. Lean back, reach back, open up those hips, down to the legs. Give them 10 repetitions. Nice and easy, breathe nice and easy, get a little rhythm to your breathing pattern. When you come up, try to lean back through your hips, not your back. So try not to arch your back. Try to drive those hips forward and open up those hip flexors. Let's do 2 more. Good. Okay, keep those arms up for side bends. Try to keep the weight equally distributed on your feet, so don't shift your hips from one side to the other as you lean forward. Try to open up the flank a little bit, the side of your body, trying to get the obliques, the lats a little bit. Some of the intercostal muscles between your rib cage. Three more each way. Ten. Good. Now arms are at 90 degrees at the shoulder, 90 degrees at the elbow. We're going to do rotation. So turn to the right, pull the right elbow back, reach with the right. Turn left, pull the left elbow back, reach with the right. Now just get a little rhythm going, not real quick. Keep both feet flat on the floor. Your hips can rotate, but just don't want your heels to come up. This is number 8, 2 more each way. Good, okay. So with our split stance, overhead reach toe touch. So go with a real long stride. My back heel is up right now. Start with the arms overhead. So in the up position, I'm getting my hip flexor. So drive the hips forward when you come up into this position. When you come forward down to the floor, reach forward. Drive your back heel to the floor. Try to get your calf a little bit. And a little bit of hamstring in the front leg. And we're back up again. 10 of these. Back leg hip flexor. Back leg calf, front leg hamstring. Back leg hip flexor. Back leg calf, front leg hamstring. I'm calling this number 5. This is a balance challenge also. 2 more. Good, let's switch legs. Good long stride. Try to keep your back foot pointed straight ahead also. Don't rotate the foot out and open up the hips. Try to keep the hips closed off. Arms up, back leg hip flexor, hands forward, back leg calf, a little bit of front leg hamstring. Up, back leg hip flexor. Down, back leg calf, front leg hamstring. This is 5 more. Two more. Good. Okay. Down to the floor for a little mobility flow sequence. We're going to go 3 repetitions, 5 seconds each. Start in a butterfly. Feet together. No arms, Just use the muscles to kind of push your knees to the floor. 5-second hold. Pull the knees back in. Push them back out. Back up. Back out. We go onto our back for a figure 4 and a little hip internal rotation. So let's go on our backs. Cross one leg over the other. My left leg, my left ankle's over my right knee. Pull both of those up. So pull the right knee up, left ankle up. Push the left knee out. So we're going to get a little stretch in that left hip. Push. Breathe easy. Good. Pull it in. Push it out. Pull it in. 5-second hold. 1 good breath, 2 good breaths in and out. Push it out one more time. Pull it in. Switch legs. Right ankle over left knee. Pulling that right ankle towards you. Push the right knee away from you. 5 seconds. Pull it in. Push it out. Pull it in. Not a whole lot of movement going on here. One more time. Push out. Pull in. Good. Both feet go flat on the floor. Feet are wide, about maybe 2 feet width between the feet. We're working a little hip internal rotation. So I'm going to roll my left knee out, getting it out of the way. I'm going to roll my right knee in. I'm going to stretch my right hip, kind of out the front right corner of that hip. Pull that right knee down towards the floor. Try to keep the pelvis down. Your right butt cheek's going to come up a little bit. I just don't want it to release. Keep that right knee down. 5-second hold. Roll to the other side. Right knee's out of the way. Left knee down to the floor. Try to use the muscles on the inside of your thigh to pull that left knee down to the floor. Switch them. Right knee's down to the floor. Right knee is in towards the floor. Left knee is out. Stretching my right hip. Not much going on the left. Switch. One more time. Switch. Switch. Good. And we're up. Let's work on some ankle stuff. So we're going to go heel sits first. So point your toes back, not pulled up, point it back. Trying to lay the top of the foot on the floor. Sit your butt back on your heels. Try to open up the front of that ankle. If your foot cramps up, just come out of the stretch a little bit, wiggle the toes, go back into your stretch again. We're going to go from here to a downward dog, to an upward dog, to a Spider-Man. So this is heel sit, hands on the floor, hips up, drive the heels back down to the floor, getting a little calf stretch. This is downward dog, 5 seconds. Now drop your chest, drop your hips to the floor, walk your hands out a little bit. Hips are down, chest is up. This is upward dog. Good. Back up into a push-up position, or I'll call the high plank position. Bring your left foot up next to your left hand. This is called the Spider-Man pose. We're going to add a rotation to this. We're going to take your left hand, rotate up to the ceiling. This is a 5-second hold. Good. Left hand back down, left foot back, right foot up, right hand up. Let your head follow your hand. It's a rotation that cervical spine also. Good. Hand back down. Back to heel sits. 2 more of those. So heel sits, downward dog, upward dog, Spider-Man rotation. Try to feel the front of your ankles opening up, getting a little stretch. Okay, downward dog. Hips up, heels down, feel the calf. Feel the back of your lower leg stretching. Into an upward dog, so walk my hands out a little bit. Hips are down, chest is up. Arch your back. Look up to the ceiling. Your cervical spine involved in this too. Good. Hips are up. Spider-Man, left leg up next to your left hand. Left hand, rotate up to the ceiling. Follow that left hand with your eyes. Your whole head turns. Good. Left hand down, left leg back, right leg is up. Right arm up to the ceiling. Good. Back down. One more time with heel sits. If your wrists start to bother you in that push-up plank position, make a fist and go on your knuckles. Keep a neutral wrist. We'll take some pressure off the back of your wrist. Okay. Downward dog. I'm going to go fist on the floor instead this time. Hips are up. Heels are down. Tuck your chin. Little cervical spine flexion. Okay. Walk the hands back out. Upward dog. Chest is up. Head is up. A little cervical spine extension. Look up to the ceiling. Good. Back to a plank pose. Left leg up. Left arm up to the ceiling. Rotate your head so your head follows your hand. Cervical spine rotation. Along with some thoracic spine rotation. And switch them. Good. And we're down. Okay. We're going to go to a wide quadruped. So that's just knees are wider. Widen those knees out. Sit your hips back. Five-second hold. Now we're going to walk our hands out, drive our hips to the floor. So we're opening up the front of the hips a little bit, getting the hip flexors and the rotators of the hips a little bit. Good. Back. Drive those hips back. Get the low back a little bit here. Hips forward. Chest is up. Open up the front of the hips a little bit with this one. One more time. Hips back. Hips forward. Good. Let's go into a traditional quadruped, so just hands and knees. We're going to do a half kneeling groin stretch from here. So take my right leg, straighten that knee out, reach out to the side. So my right leg is out. I'm going to stretch my right groin. Sink those hips back. Getting a little bit of that right hamstring and right groin. 5-second hold. Come out of it. Just rest for a second. Drive the hips back again. Keep good posture for this one. Don't slouch. Don't tuck your head. Good strong posture in the lumbar spine. Back out of the stretch one more time. Back into the stretch. Good. Up. Switch legs. Left leg is out now. Drive those hips back. Good. Come out of the stretch. Sit those hips back again. Come out of the stretch. Rest for a second. Back into the stretch. Good. Come up into a half kneeling position. So I keep my right knee on the floor, put my left foot on the floor in front of me, and do a little ankle stretching. So keep the left foot flat on the floor, drive that knee forward, try to get the knee out past the toes, but the heel stays down. Going to get a little stretch a little lower in the Achilles, closer to the ankle. Maybe you'll feel a little bit in the front of the ankle. Come out of the stretch. Go forward, back into the stretch. Good. Come out of the stretch. You can keep your hands on your knees. A little support yourself a little bit. Still think good posture. Drive that knee forward one more time. Good. Come out of it. Switch legs. Drive that right knee forward. Keep that right heel down. Feel the right Achilles. Good. Come out of it. Go back into it. Good. Come out of it. One more time. Drive that knee forward, back into the stretch. Good. And out of it. We're going to go to a Captain Morgan pose next. So this is a half kneeling. Instead of that foot coming in front, we'll bring it out to the side. Chest stays forward. Drive the knee forward. Now we're going to get a little bit more groin in both legs and still get some ankle here. 5-second hold. Come out of it. This looks like Captain Morgan, doesn't it? Drive forward again. Try to keep that chest turned forward, not over the front leg. Out of it. One more time into it. Good. Switch legs. Left knee's on the floor. Right foot's out to the side. Drive that right knee past the toes. Good. Back out. Back into it. Back out. One more time. Shoulder stretch coming up next. Good. So for the shoulder stretch, we're going into a child's pose or a prayer pose. So we're going to sink our hips back onto our heels. Thumbs are pointing to the ceiling. Try to drive your hips back and reach your arms forward as far as you can. Keep the elbows straight. Trying to get into the thoracic spine. Stretch the lats out a little bit. Try to increase a little shoulder range of motion. Sit those hips back. Elbows stay straight. Good. Come out of it. Just move quadruped back into the stretch. Drive those hips back. Reach your arms forward. Then we're trying to get your fingertips to touch the wall. We're trying to lengthen out the arms. And out of it. One more time. We've got one more stretch, and we'll do a little activation exercise out of this position. So sink your hips back. Stretch. Okay, now we're going to try to get into the lower traps, mid traps a little bit. A little strengthening and activation for some of those muscles in the upper back. Go back into that stretch position. And now you're going to lift one hand off the floor. And then lift the other one off the floor. Keeping the elbows straight. Switch again, right hand up. 3-second hold, right hand down, left hand up. Left hand down, right hand up. This is the last one. Good. That should get into the shoulder blade. Get the shoulder blade muscles working a little bit more. Okay, let's stand up. We're going to do a toe touch squat, lateral lunge, single leg deadlifts, and a couple lunges. We've got 3 repetitions of all of these. So let's go with a wider stance. Arms up, reach down to the legs. Keep the fingertips on the floor. Now squat, drop your hips. Keep your fingertips on the floor, but pick your chest up. Now pick your arms up. Now stand up. So every position's got a little pause. So reach forward, pause. Squat, pause. Arms up, pause. Stand up. When you get those arms up, get your chest up too. One more time. Reach, squat, get the chest up, arms up, stand up. Okay, we're going to go to some lateral lunges next. Let's go a little wider with the stance. We've got a chopping exercise coming out of the lateral lunge in our workout. So this is a lateral lunge setup, wide stance, lateral lunge squat. So you're just going to shift your hips to one side. That's a squat. Come up, shift to the other side. Up. So it's a lateral squat versus a lunge where you're actually stepping and moving your legs. 2 more times. Shift to the right, chest up, head up. Put the hands out front. It helps get your chest up. Up, squat left. Also getting a good stretch in that groin, that back leg. Up, 1 more time each. Squat right. Up, squat left. Up, good. Okay, single leg deadlift. We do 5 of these. Let's go hands across the chest. We're going to do a single leg deadlift from this position today, also with some weight. So hands across your chest, hands on your shoulders. Pick one foot up. Keep your shoulder blades tight. Keep them set down and back. Start my leg in front. Lean forward. Keep my chest up. Kick that leg back. And up. Forward. This is called a single leg deadlift or a single leg hip hinge. Back up. Keep those shoulder blades tight. Keep that chest up. Hinge from the hips. Back up. I've got 2 more. Helps to find a focal point on the floor you can stare at for your balance. Up. 1 more time. Down. I lost my balance right there. And up. Okay, let's switch sides. Keep those shoulder blades tight. Leg in front. Tip forward, hip hinge. Good. Back up. Just slow and controlled. Really no hold. Just control the movement. Back down. Back up. Down. I've got number 3 here for me. The touch. Back up. 2 more. Back up. 1 more. Back down. Back up. Good. Okay. Okay. Little lunge sequence. We go forward lunge, side lunge, 3 times on one side, 3 on the other. So I'll show you real quick. Left leg forward, back to single leg stance. Left leg to the side, single leg stance. Left forward, left side, 3 times, then switch. Okay, we're going to start now. Left leg forward, back up to single leg stance. Left leg out, single leg stance. Forward, single leg. Side, single leg. Forward, 1 more time. Single leg, side, single leg. I don't know if you notice, I notice my balance always gets better after the first one. Your body kind of figures out where it needs to go. Okay, so right leg. Lunge forward, single leg. Side, single leg. Forward, single leg. Side, single leg. 1 more time. Forward, single leg. Side, single leg. Good. Okay, take a quick drink. We've got our Tabata coming up. So the Tabata is 4 exercises, 20 seconds each, with a 10-second break to transition to the next exercise. So we're going to go 20 seconds lateral hops. Stay on the toes, keep the knees bent. Try to get uncomfortable with your speed. So try to get pick the speed up. Chest stays still, legs go. 20-second lateral hop. You've got 10 seconds to get down to the floor. for blast off push-ups or blast off planks. So if you can do a push-up, so feet a little bit wider, hips go back, blast off push-up, right into your next blast off push-up, or just blast off plank. Those are 20 seconds. You get 10 seconds to get back up, or forward, backward hops. Same thing. Stay on your toes, use your bent, upper body stays quiet. Try to get uncomfortable with that pace and push yourself. 20 seconds of forward, backward hops, 10-second break. Then we go to a 1 20-second balance pike. So tip your body back, legs are up. Keep your hands on the floor if you need to. Make sure your belly's tight, back is rounded, abdominals are engaged, legs are up. This is a 20-second hold. Keep those knees straight the best you can. Hands on the floor if you need to. Keep your chest curled forward. Keep your rib cage connected to your pelvis. Connect ribs and pelvis, tighten the belly. That's 1 20-second hold. Then from there, we go to our strength work. Let me go through that too. We've got a one-arm split push press. So one dumbbell should be a little bit on the heavy side. Whatever hand my dumbbell's in, that leg is forward. Dip and drive. Dip and drive. So you're using your legs to get that dumbbell up in the air. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then we go to what's called the Zercher deadlift. So kind of with the hands across the chest, we go to the medium weight dumbbell. And I kind of lock my fingers in. You can cross them over. Again, keep that dumbbell pulled into the shoulders. Lean forward to your deadlift. If you need to drop that back foot down to the floor, as opposed to keeping that leg up in the air, that's fine. You should feel the front leg, hamstring, and glute. That's your limiter. So with this one, the tendency is to bend the knee too much, so you squat. I want the knee bent, but I want it to stay at that angle. Just tip forward from the hips. It's all the hip exercise. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then we go to a half kneeling press. We'll probably keep that same dumbbell, that medium weight dumbbell. Whatever hand the dumbbell's in, that leg is forward. Little rotation. Pull your elbow back into your back pocket. Turn and press. This is all I rotate. I'm not rotating out here. I'm not trying to bring that dumbbell across my body. The dumbbell shoots straight up. I'm just getting a little thoracic spine rotation work along with the press. My front knee stays stable. Front knee doesn't wobble too much. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then we go to a plank row. So 2 dumbbells for this one. Feet can be a little bit wider in our high plank position. Pull the dumbbell up, bring it down, pull the dumbbell up. Try to minimize hip rotation. So those hips want to stay as still as possible. 10 on each arm. Then we go to our lateral squat. We're adding a chop to it. So I'm going to hold the dumbbell by the bells, by the ends. Go to our wide stance. Lateral squat, bring the dumbbell outside the knee, overhead. Squat, chop, alternate sides. When you bring the dumbbell down, really keep the chest up. Don't flex, collapse that spine. That chest stays tall the whole time. We've got 2 sets of that, then 1 more set at Tabata. Let me get a drink. So, and you get about a minute break between the Tabata and the strength, a minute between each strength circuit, and then a minute between the strength in the last Tabata. Okay. I think I got room. I think I get space here. Okay, I'm going to set the timer. We've got lateral hops first. You ready to go? 20 seconds. Go. Get my rhythm going a little bit. Knees are soft. I'm on my toes. Now, let's get those feet going. Halfway. Upper body stays quiet. Keep those hips going. Time. 10-second break. We're going to blast off planks in 5. Ready? Go. Eight seconds left. Time. Okay, we're up. Forward, backward hops in 5 seconds. Ready? Go. Forward, backward. Stay on the toes. Upper body pretty quiet. Halfway. Pick it up. Five seconds. Time. Okay. Balance pikes. Lean back. Get those feet up. Connect your rib cage to your pelvis. Go. Halfway. Keep that belly tight. 5 seconds. Time. Here we go, in a minute. We got 2 sets of strength next. One arm split push press, Zercher, single leg deadlifts, half kneeling press, plank row, lateral squat with a chop. About 30 seconds left. I'm going to grab a quick drink. Wipe my hands off a little bit. We'll get some recovery here. Not full, but recovery. Breathing rate's still up, but we're better than we were. Okay, let's get ready to go. Okay, let's grab that dumbbell. This should be the heavier dumbbell that you've got. I've got the dumbbell on my right arm, so my right leg is forward. Dumbbell's up my shoulder. Light on my back foot, like I'm driving through the right leg. So dip and drive. Go ahead. Dip and drive. 10 of them. Strong posture. One more. Often with the dumbbells, a little bit too heavy to just press, so you have to use your legs for it. Okay, other leg, here we go. Three more. There's 10. Okay. I didn't make up the name of the Zercher deadlift. Someone else did. Sure, it's some guy named Zercher. Okay, so one dumbbell. Hold it at your shoulders. Think about pressing it into your shoulders so it's tight. Okay? Single leg deadlift. I'm going to start on my left leg. Good posture, strong core. Go ahead. At 6, remember, if you're going to put your foot down, put it down to help stabilize. Happens once in a while. I got 2 more. Good. With the arms a little level, rest a little bit, and switch legs. Okay, on my right leg this time. Go ahead. I got 5 more. Two more. Good. Okay. Half kneeling press. So a little cue for that one works for me. If I'm in my down position, if I think about pushing the dumbbell into my shoulders like I'm pushing myself up, it really helps stabilize things. So that's where that kind of keep the pressure of your dumbbell into your shoulders. Don't let it drop off at all. Should help with that stabilizing. Okay, I'm going right foot forward. Dumbbells in the right hand. Rotate back a little bit. Pull the right elbow down into your back pocket. Press up. Seven. Try to keep that front knee nice and stable. 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch sides. Left foot forward. Dumbbells in the left hand. Try to keep a 90-degree angle between this leg and your pelvis. If the leg's too far out, the pelvis is open. I want to try to close that off. Okay, go ahead. Eight, 9, 10. Okay. We've got plank rows. So get into your push-up position, high plank position. Feet a little bit wider. Hips stay level. Go ahead and pull. One dumbbell up. Switch. Well, I got 7 here. 3 more. Okay. Lateral squat chops. Same dumbbell, medium weight. I grab the dumbbell by the ends, by the bells. Wide stance. Squat to the right, bring the dumbbell outside the right knee. Stand up, dumbbell overhead. Squat left, left knee overhead. Keep that chest up. I got 6 here. Keep that chest up. Don't collapse. 2 more. Good. Okay. Ooh, we got a break. About a minute. Quick drink. We got the strength circuit. And then one more Tabata. Oh, all right. Another quick drink. Here we go. Split stance, push press. Go right on first. Okay. Just right foot forward. Doubles in the right arm at the right shoulder. Ready? Here we go. Dip and drive. Hey, 2 more. That's 10. Put it down, have a breather. All right, here we go. Left arm, left leg forward. Go ahead. 2 more. There's 10. Okay. Get that big guy out of the way because we're done with him. Okay. Exert your deadlifts. Remember, when you come back up from the down position, think about pushing the dumbbell in your chest to push yourself back up. Tends to help with the stability a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go on my right leg first. I got 2 more. Another thing to think about, keep your rib cage connected to your pelvis. That ties everything in together. Ties your upper body to the lower body. Again, will help with stability. Okay, on the left leg. One more. Good. Okay. Half kneeling presses. I'm going to kneel down on my left knee. Right foot's going to be forward. Dumbbells in the right hand. Rotate. Try to put your elbow back to your back pocket. Rotate up and press, but press straight up. Go ahead. Here's 10. Switching sides. Okay, here we go. Left leg forward, dumbbells in the left hand. Go ahead. There's 10. Okay. Plank rows. Wipe my hands off a little bit. Okay. High plank position. The wider your feet, the better your stability. Okay. I know, I'm delaying. Here we go. Three more. Okay, down the dumbbells. Oh no, we're not. Lost my train of thought. One dumbbell, lateral squat with a chop. Wide stance, squat to the right, up, squat left. Go ahead, 10 of these each side. Remember, keep that chest up. Don't collapse the spine. I got 6. 3 more. One more. Now the dumbbells are done. Oh, okay. Quick break. One more Tabata. Not as long of a break. We're up in 30 seconds. Quick drink. Lateral hops. Blast off planks or blast off push-ups. Forward hops. Balance spikes. 20 seconds of each. A little cool down mobility, and we're done. All right, here we go. And lateral hops begin. Knees bend, hips are down a little bit. We're in an athletic stance, halfway. Time. Okay, on the floor. Blast off planks, blast off push-ups in 3, 2, 1, go. Seven seconds. Time. Forward hops in 5. Ready, go. Forward, backward. Knees are bent, you're on your toes. Upper body's quiet. 6 seconds left. Time. Okay. Balance spikes. This is it. 3 seconds. Up, hold. Keep that rib cage connected to your pelvis. Keep your belly tight. 5 seconds. Time. Oh. Oh. All right. Okay. Breathe, recover. Okay, our cool down is the general mobility sequence we did at the beginning. Only 5 repetitions of the first 4 exercises. So, arms up, get the toe touch overhead reach first. Only 5. Down through the legs, nice and easy. We're cooling down. Trying to slow down that breathing rate. Slow down our heart rate. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Okay, be a little narrower. Arms overhead for side bends. Trying to keep those elbows nice and straight. Keep the arms close to your ears. Don't let them come out here. 1 more each way. Okay. Arms up for rotations. There's 5. Okay, split stance, overhead reach, toe touch. I've got left foot forward first. Back foot on my toes, arms up, reach forward to that front leg, drive the back heel down. And then arms up, drive the hips forward. Back leg calf, front leg hamstring, up, back leg hip flexor. This is 3, we're doing 2 more. Good, let's switch sides. Here we go. Two more. Oh, good. Nice shot, everybody. Thanks for coming. I've got class again Friday, same thing. Thank you.